So my name is Kelly Erving. I actually am the owner of Craft Queen and Graze with Poise. So they're two small businesses outside of my everyday by trade position. So in my company that I own, my local business, I actually am, it's Craft Queen. I do my own like crafting business. So as far as t-shirts, I make graduation lanes, different type of cups. I'm like a blinger. I love glitter. So I do that kind of thing. And then with my Grace with Poise business, I actually do charcuterie boards. I mean, it comes and goes. I think every day it's just trying to go day by day and fight and really try to believe, just stick to what you believe in. Is probably the hardest for me is really getting over those hurdles and those roadblocks and just really standing up for who you are and just really taking into consideration the women who paved the way for us to even get the opportunities that we have now as women. So present, I would say probably Michelle Obama. I just was ultimately inspired by her to like actually live in the shadow of your husband who's, done so much and to have somebody like him pave the way. And, like after he did everything that she wanted to do. But I actually went to her forum, her open forum that she had at the forum in Inglewood, and just listening to her resiliency of like having to deal with people and sit in rooms with men and people who talked about her and her husband, and to just be there and just be up for and forthcoming. So I respect her for that, and just also keeping grounded, like what her expectations were for her children, making sure that they kind of held out on their deal of just still knowing that even though they were in the White House, that they were still going to do things as if they didn't live in the White House, like making your bed and, just making sure she kept her schedule. And just despite everything that anyone has said for her, is just something I ultimately respect. Um, I would also say for my past, wow, this one is so hard for me. Um, I would say, and I'm trying to think because it's my reasoning for wanting to support these women. Um, my past, I would have to say, man, I feel like caught off guard because I'm like, why? I mean, for one, um, I mean, I'm taking it back to like Harriet Tubman. I mean, just like to think of that time and like, going against the grain and having your life put out on the line for her to like make a way for me is something that is like something that just historically like I couldn't imagine doing. To think of me trying to get away to fight for freedom, she's just one that just really sticks out to me. And then just her resiliency and paving the way. Even I think about, I mean, it's kind of cliche, but Rosa Parks, like I wouldn't, those up and coming times, thinking of what she did, um, and still going against the grain and saying, no, she could have got killed right then and there. Ida B. Wells, she paved the way as well, just also going against the grain. So those women for me, just with the climate, the social climate issues that we were dealing with at that time, just really stood out to me and have paved the ways for the Oprahs, for the, Kamala Harris and, Michelle Obama. So just thinking of all those women are just really resilient. Real world career, to always be tenacious. Always, there's always going to be someone telling you can't. For me, I find a hard time dealing with things because of my age and because probably of what I've accomplished at such a young age. So I would say going against the grain, fighting against those roadblocks. You will have them, you will face them, but just ultimately knowing that there's somebody who's going to be in your space and they're going to support you, But just getting past those hurdles, I would say.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
That
I
was
appreciate it.